Right, hello, this is June 15th, about 7:30 in the evening. The sun has just disappeared behind the trees, and I thought I'd do a update in the border here and what's growing and what's new. So I'm just going to do points of interest. So we've got a dahlia here which is pushing his first flower bud. We've got some new variegated grass in there. I had a big tub which I split into 4 and dotted about to fill some gaps. Got a tiny little eosine there cutting, so we'll see if that takes. I put this Jack's Giant in the ground a week or so ago, and it's now pushing out a new leaf, so that should unfurl in the next couple of days. I think I mentioned in a video a week or so ago about this small Tetrapanax and the pot that's kicked out here. Well, on closer inspection, there's another one here. So that's 2 pops now. So again, when that gets a little bit bigger, I'll dig that out and find a better place for that. So we've got some cannas here. These are the Indica or Bird of Paradise canna. They were in the ground over winter, so they're pushed out. This is all new growth this year. Not doing too bad. Got some lilies obviously in bud, waiting to go. Got another canna left in the ground there. Tropicana Black, but in front of that, if you can see, these are Hedychiums or gingers. So they've started pushing out. So the hot weather has kicked in and things are starting to grow. There's some of the Washingtonias are starting to kick out new leaves after the winter damage, or new spears at least. That one's starting to open. Another one down here looking a bit rough, but new leaf pushing out. So I've got a couple of things I grew from seed. Don't ask me what they are because I don't know. I did do them on a previous video a few months back when I had a seed haul, but I can't remember the names of them. So we've got these ones which seem to have a purple flower now coming on them, but they're supposed to get about 6 foot, but we'll see about that one. And we've got this one here which is interesting because it's bright pink and a sort of a glittery pink in the middle. So we'll see how that one goes. So I've got a few of them dotted about all over the place. I've got a small Alocasia macrorrhiza. I think there's a couple of plants there, so they're gone on the ground this week. The banana's starting to push out some new leaves. That's the Enseti green type. And in front of that, I was just having a sniff because I can smell the scent coming off these, the Calla lilies. And just starting to open some flowers up there. Smelling quite nice. In fact, I just hazed over the fact that we've actually got a couple of leaves on the Musa Bajou. So yeah, it's a very slow start this year, but couple of good leaves on it now, so that should start going. We've got a random red hot poker, artichoke, one I planted last year from a grew from seed, and I'm quite pleased. I don't know how well you'll see it. There's a stick there with a couple of leaves on it. I thought that had died. That's actually a Indian bean tree I planted last year. Put it out a bit early, all the leaves dropped, and it done nothing all year, and I just assumed that was dead, but it's got some new leaves on it, so I'm hoping that's going to take off. Always a mistake putting a Fatsia in full sun. The leaves come out all weird and deformed. They don't like too much light. Some real strange leaves on that. Some look okay. But yeah, it's getting too much sun, but it's too late now. It's there. Right. Peony was a mistake because I sprinkled some water on it and the flowers got wet and dried up and fell off, so that's an absolute mistake. Some more of that variegated grass there as a little filler. So we've got our Alocasia sumo, just the one plant there, so that's not looking too bad. Taking full sun, pushing out a big new leaf, nice dark colour on the back. This is a Bird of Paradise canna that I overwintered in a pot in a greenhouse to give it a head start. But to be fair, the ones in the ground have, go back to them a second, not far behind now. But yeah, they leaves are bigger, decent sized leaves on them. There's some damage on that one because I brought it out too soon when it was sunny. The White Bird of Paradise doing okay. Small Phoenix canariensis survived the winter no problem, pushing out some new spears. Little Canna Tropicana Gold, struggling a bit, don't know what's going on there. So with the Luteacacia Thai Giant, might go on the ground a week and a half ago, 2 weeks maybe. I did do a video about it, but this is the new leaf that's just pushed out, so obviously not huge, but bigger than the last, still growing. But that's showing the alocasia blood in it now, because that leaf has come up pointing upwards. So obviously a difference between colocasia and alocasia. Colocasia's leaves downwards in general, alocasia's upwards, because this is a cross, you'll get some leaves up and some down, which is part of the attraction, I think, of this plant. I just like the colour and the leaf shape, but yeah, just the randomness of the leaves. So yeah, I'm expecting big things from that. I'll see some Persicaria going mad at the back there. I'll leave that. A lot of people chop theirs back and take cuttings, but I'll leave that because that's going to need the height when that gets a bit bigger. Now, I don't think I've mentioned this before. This is the Paulownia, or foxglove tree. It had a big branch coming out sideways right out here. I cut that off just to give it, in fact there is 2 growth points now. That's where I cut it off there. But yeah, starting to kick out some decent sized leaves. Not massive at the minute, but they'll get a bit bigger than that. Got a giant sunflower behind that, pushing, doing well. So there's another Musa Bajou. That's the first leaf that got shredded in the winds we had, but Second leaf looking better. And the rhubarb, or supposed to be the ornamental purple rhubarb, but not purple at all. I think when they're smaller the leaves come out purple on the underside, but yeah, what's going on with that. And we've got a clump of free Washingtonia here, which starting to push some growth. That's the biggest trunk there. Just need to tidy that up a bit. So yeah, it's a quick look at one of the borders and some of the new stuff growing. Don't think I've missed anything I've put in, or I might have put in a couple of Colocasia esculente. So there's that. That's starting to grow there, and a very, very tiny one in the front here. Look how small that leaf is. That'll grow. So I think I'll have a quick look at the pink china. Little update on that, if you like, in the centre bed here. So that's where we're at the moment with that. Not huge at all. Got the pink stems there, little dot in the middle. These never grow very large for me, but I probably don't water them enough. It's slightly raised bed here, so probably dries out a bit. But yeah, they do spread. Well, you can see I put one bulb in here, so from that one bulb we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plants. Oh, 6. And then I put another bulb here. And that's just 2 there, but I've got a couple pushing out on the other side as well. And the esculente, which were left in the ground all winter, starting to push out. Looking good, so we've got a little cluster there. A little bonus, the Cordyline Pink Passion. It's kicking out a load of new growth. Looking good. Right, I think we'll leave it there for this video. And thanks for watching.